Guilty Gear Exar, Rev 2. Guilty Gear Exar, Rev 2. Guilty Gear Exar, Rev 2.
Hello, just too swift. I don't know if that's a post that you just posted, or if that's something you sent like 6 months ago that I haven't checked. Let me see if I can get this to work. If people are here and you can hear me talk, please say so I can fix my stream. I can hear you. Okay, that's there are signs of life. That's good. That's excellent. Now I need to find how to... Okay, so the change is, I used to stream on Twitch only, and now I'm trying to stream on YouTube and Twitch. So we went from using stone tools to bronze. We're investigating new technology. Okay, one sec. So you can see my Twitch chat on my stream right now. And I think I have to do a whole another thing to get my YouTube chat on it also. Which I don't know how to do yet. But I think that's gonna take too long, so... Oh, okay, hold on. Yeah, okay, so the the YouTube chat is actually live, but I cannot show it on oh wait, hold on. There's this chat overlay button. It's meant for people like me who don't know how to use this. Wait. Copy. And I'm gonna replace my existing chat URL with this. Oh, that's gross. Wait, hold on. Okay, I don't want it to be blue. But, we can fix that. What if I do this? No. Wait. Okay, I think I can do this. Huh? Okay, this seems okay. You may not see. Oh wait, hold on. This okay. Everything is falling into place very quickly. Let's see. So now I need to hook up my Discord to this also, which I can do here. Okay. I just bought a ROG G14 laptop, but I have a problem with Xrd. My connection is S. Do you think being wired is better? Xrd has significantly improved with the rollback patch. But even though it is rollback, I think that for any fighting game, you will very heavily prefer being wired. Real Zato hours. Well, it's gonna be real Zato hours when I can fix this stream.
Guilty Gear Exhaust.
So give me
Rev 2.
a brief amount of time. Hello, Just to Swift. I see you've moved platforms. Okay, this is cool. So I can see where you're on alongside your name. So I can see that you moved from YouTube to Twitch.
Gear Exhaust.
That's good.
Rev 2.
Wait, hold on. Now I need to see... Wait. Oh, I see. It's because I... There we go. Okay. Now we are getting somewhere.
Guilty Gear
The
Exhaust.
chat is ready to display messages. Settings. Wait. Compact mode. Okay, I think that's good. Show avatars.
Guilty Gear Exhaust. Rev 2.
Did that do anything? Why don't you enter the Tampa Never Sleeps Exer tournament and mock folks with their godlike Zato? Number one, I don't know if it's godlike. Number two, I used to enter a lot of tournaments, and for a long time, I yeah, I did enter a lot of tournaments, and I might have joined that one too, like once or twice, but I lost interest in online tournaments for the most part. Wait, okay, this is taking up the whole screen now, which I don't want. So I want to... What I want to do is I want to decrease the width of this without cutting it off, which I think I can do here. In... Wait, do you think I can do... I need to go to properties. What if I do 600? Ah, there we go, okay. Okay, very cool. So, we are getting somewhere now. So, I think this is okay, minus the background. So now that I've updated this, I should have a new token. Yes, I do. Okay, that has not worked. One sec. Okay, wait. This is... Oh, I see. I need to do it within here. I think I got it. Refresh cache. Okay, there we go. We've gotten rid of all of the nasty blue background, which is good. Do you recommend wired connection with gaming laptops? I have a high-end laptop, and Xrd is laggy for me. I don't know if it's my connection. Your computer may be able to run Xrd, but that is pretty separate from the connection that you have from your opponent. So, for the most part, with this game, the performance is not going to be the issue. It's more so that you are having issues connecting to your opponent, and this has everything to do with your network, so like whether you're wired or wireless. Okay, we are going to get to Zato soon. Oh wait, no, I can type something, and if I type something, I should get... Yes, yeah. So... Okay, maybe my posts don't show up here. Or maybe it does. One sec. ASDF. Oh, it does, okay, cool. Nice, it works. Cool. Cool beans. Okay, not a huge fan of how it spaced apart the messages are, but we can fix that later, I think. Let me just do one more thing. So now I'm going to cut this in about half.
Guilty Gear Exar.
0,
Rev 2.
200. Okay, this is incredibly scuffed, but it's gonna have to do for now. And I wasn't expecting to stream right now. This is meant to be a restream test, but I guess we can get some games for now. Wait, so if I type here, I see. Okay, so I can type here, and I can choose whether to be typing as YouTube or Twitch. Cool. Okay, everything is good.
Guilty Gear Exar. Rev 2. Online.
No, hold on. Let's see. Okay, that was surprisingly not painful to get this set up. Let's see. Oh wait, hold on. I think this might break. No, it's okay. You know, I used to be so good with OBS when I used to TO. And I had like 30 different sources at the same time. And all those skills have eroded. Okay, I think this is fine. Oh, perfect. Okay. Wait. Wait, does it show restream on... oh, wait. I don't want it to... It does not. Okay, cool.
Good luck.
Okay, usually when I have a person like this, I don't play Zato, but the title says Zato, so I think I have to.
Johnny versus Zato. Get ready to.
Okay, so I need to have this here. Okay, cool.
Heaven or hell. Duel.
Okay, okay, that's good. Everything is good. Except for this person being AFK. Also, excuse my Guilty Gear skills right now because I've been a MapleStory player for the past year and a half, so you'll have to put up with this. You know how I said I don't usually play Zato against, how should I put it? Certain players. It's like generally, when you play Zato, and you have like a very high probability of winning, the way the games tend to go is like, it's not very interactive or educational. And if it's not going to be interactive, I would like it to be at least educational, which is usually the case when I play like Soul or Pot. But Zato does not teach you anything when you get destroyed, I think. Some good Rev stream. Yes. That is some good ass Rev 2. I think a surprising amount of people have stuck with this game over the time that has passed, which is personally quite good news. In fact, there's Rev Tuesday tomorrow, which is an online tournament. And maybe I'll join that here. It's the peak of GG. If you're a Strive enthusiast, you can... Actually, no, hold on. When you say it's the peak of GG, it might actually be true for this game, because Strive's online has not been has not been possible for the past like half year, my understanding. So this could actually be this game's peak in terms of online activity. You're right. Oh, I'm a bit... Oh, huh, okay. Very cool. I think that was the longest range J I've seen in my life. That was saying something. I've been playing for about 6 years now.
Heaven or hell. Duel. One. Let's rock.
People say Strive is. See, I'm not a Strive player. So whenever people bring up like, oh, this is like Guilty Gear is doing so well, or like Guilty Gear is doing so bad, I have to double check whether they mean Strive for this game. Izuka's peak GG. I've, to this day, never played Izuka, and I think I'll keep it that way. You know, it does have a pretty good OST, considering like all the soundtracks after XX. I'm generally not a huge fan of this game's soundtrack after Pulsar, or like after XX. It's a pretty funny concept though, to I think Izuka is the one, or is it Overture? One of those two is like a MOBA, kind of, from what I've been told. Oh, this is the actual problem, where people don't know how to tech.
Duel. Two. Keep on rocking.
So last time when I once upon a time used to stream this game, I think I primarily just played the game, and I did talk about like how people play and like fighting game theory and that kind of stuff. But I think I want to focus more on that and less on the actual game, although that may be subject to change. There's a lot of things where I could talk about Zato versus Johnny, but really what I'm talking about is like, how do you play A character versus B character in any fighting game? And like, I don't play a lot of fighting games, especially now, but I do think a lot of it is applicable. across games. Oh, it's Axel again. See, whenever he techs in the air, I'm like playing Axel, and I'm pressing 6K, 2S, and I'm using it to land on every air attack, and it works every time. There are a lot of different types of miss plays you can make, but actually, like, if you have like this kind of problem where you are constantly just running into things in this kind of way in this game, it's a very easy thing to fix, because the solution, like the prescription, if you have this and you show it to someone, is you shouldn't tech like this, which is either you need to mix up your tech timing or you need to just FD. So like those are quote-unquote easy things to fix. But then there are other problems that are like you are getting outplayed or outmaneuvered in neutral. You're getting footsied, and that's like a very hard thing to fix, relatively, because there's no one thing you can do to get you out of that rut. But this is like you need to tech in a better way. And like when I say better, there's like an objectively better way to do it. Or like you need to block at this specific timing, and it's objectively correct to do so. Those are easy. Okay, so he's decided not to tech anymore, which I also don't exactly recommend. Okay, I have a new problem. I think the chat box that I'm looking at right now, that combines YouTube and Twitch, is too small. How do I... Maybe I can hide this? One sec. I can like put this out of the... hold on. One time I tried to 2S Sin's air J6H. Yeah, that happens. It's a good ass move. Oh, this guy just asked if I play any other characters. Oh, look at that risk. It's too bad Zato can't use it. Oops. Alright. I mentioned this before, but you'll have to excuse my Maple story coming through. Like I'm playing every like week or so right now, with longer breaks sometimes. But for the most part, my Guilty Gear has stagnated, unfortunately. How big is the gap between 5H and 214HS? So, first thing to realize is 214HS, which is the puzzle summon, and just regular summon, they both have the same like frame startup. So what you're asking is 5H into Nobiru, which is like, I think a 6 frame gap if you IB, and the 2 frame gap if you don't. So it is kind of a frame trap. See, the message I got from the person I'm playing right now is I'm new to this game, and this is a character I'm not going to have a chance playing against. It's a... I don't want to say that's true, but it's like, no matter who I play right now, there are going to be the same issues, but let's play a hand.
Arena. Hey yo, versus Johnny. Get ready to rock.
I think I'll eventually just find a different player to play against. I decided one time, and exactly one time, to practice Kum corner combos, and then never really got back to it, ever. They're pretty fun. Wait, hold on, I need to use... Okay. After this, I'm gonna have to find a different way to look at stream chat. It's okay. I know that happens also where you set up ball, and it's the only time you can set up ball, because you do it right after you land, but you get thrown anyways. So I think there's like a... I think there are some knockdowns where you just can't do ball OP, I'm assuming. I'm guessing the gap is same between 2H and 5H. Yeah, they are the same attack level. So 5H into Nobiru, 2H into Nobiru. Both viable, but usually 2H is going to be a little bit easier due to its range. Feel a little bad about that. That is very minus for me if I get ID'd. I thought I saw a treasure hunt start up for a second there. Maybe it's rollback. There are definitely some things where it's like I play worse because it's rollback, as opposed to if it were delay, because at least I don't see fake things happening. Oh shit! I think it's too late. Yeah. The reason I said 214HS was I wanted to know if it's a real frame trap. Yeah, it's either one will work. 2H or 5H. He's actually mashing kind of well. Oh, too bad. Oh, so close. That is almost optimal. I think. That was godlike. Yeah, Kuma's a pretty cool character, you know? When you have actual optimal things and not just kick loops. Too bad I don't have a 100 meter. I've only seen the Shinken whiff stuff after side dust. I think I think the chat box is too big on stream. I'll have to fix that also. The any like corner confirm that you can make with Kum, you can always go into those, but it depends on the character. And some routes are cooler than others. I am not getting my buttons. Like there's a route versus pot where you do like 4 loops in a row, and they're like all really hard to do, each one. And it looks really cool, but it is very hard. Oh, nice. I think that gets me. I don't know if it's true or not. Some people complain about Rev 2 hard combo and setup. That's why they don't play Rev. I assume that you're comparing it, or those people are comparing it to Strive. In which case, yes, that is correct. The game has harder combos and harder setups. That is absolutely true. Now that doesn't mean that like everything is harder and every combo and every setup is harder than in Strive. It's not necessarily true. Especially when you get to like very easy BNB combos. Some of them can be more intuitive and easier than in Strive, depending on what you're looking at. But broadly speaking, like if you average the difficulty of combos and setups in the game, it is indeed going to be a lot more difficult than in Strive. Okay, hold on. This is too late. How do I think I have to refresh this. Okay, cool. Alright, so now this works.
Hey yo, versus Johnny. Get ready to rock. Heaven or
okay, cool.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
See, I don't actually know how to play. I don't actually know how to play this character that well. So whenever you see me do ball Oki, it's gonna be mostly the same, like 2 different patterns, and sometimes those 2 patterns both don't work. against some characters. So it's like, if I can get it to work, then that's lucky for me. But otherwise, I need to actually learn how to do Oki, because I don't really know how yet. And like, that might sound very odd, because you see me doing all this thing right now. Like, you see me doing that overhead just now, and it seems to be working fine. But when you actually have like a layer 1 defense, or even like a layer 0 defense, things can start to not work, which is not good. I think I'm safe. I'm not. Johnny is too good. He's gonna treasure hunt soon? No, okay, never mind. Kuma is too large for that run.
Duel 3. Keep on rocking.
Oh, that might actually be kind of bad. So he has no coins now. Okay, it's fine. I had to play really careful because I don't have like a full screen thing I can do like with Zato or like Batman. Like I need to be able to see chat. This is kind of a problem. Okay, I think it's okay now. Read and reply. Oh wait, no, let's restream. I think I need to not do ball there. I think I need to do the kick instead. Okay, so I'm gonna just tell you my strategy right now, and it is gonna work because I've seen it happen far too many times now. What's gonna happen is every time I finish my block string, he is gonna do something like he's gonna wait for me to move, and then when he sees me move, he's gonna do coin because he thinks that I'm gonna IED at him, since that's what I've been doing for the past like 3 games. So I'm gonna like do a block string or while fearing getting a knockdown. But if I ever get a block string going, I will tell you. So there's coin. So I'm gonna keep pretending to IED so that he keeps doing coin. And he keeps wasting resources. There's another one. I don't know what that was. Actually hasn't coined in a while. There it is. Okay. Coom player? I am my condolences, but I'm not a Coom player. Can you call out? Oh, 6H maybe, yeah, you're right. It could be a counterplay. You're right. See, here's one of my biggest issues with anyone that plays like this. And it's that they don't actually have like a solid offense that exists. So if I just hold block and I don't do anything, but just block, this might work. Nope. So like if I am in a position where I'm getting pressured on by my opponent, I need to have a reason to not want to block anymore. And usually in fighting games, the reason for not wanting to block is because I think I'm gonna get opened up. Like if I keep blocking, this guy's gonna do like some bullshit overhead on me in like 15 frames, and that's gonna open me up because I can't react to that. So I wanna not block anymore. I wanna get out. That's usually what happens, and that's how it should happen in this game too. But the issue is like right now, I'm not ever presented with a threat. Whoops. I don't know how to play this character. See, I'm getting so much meter off this. By like attention pulse. And usually the first response to when people hear that is, oh, I need to do throws more. That's what you're saying. I need to incorporate more throws into my game plan. But it's not necessarily what I mean. Because throws can be one aspect of it. But that's not your only way of deterring someone from blocking. And in fact, like one of the best characters to show this concept with is probably Johnny, because he has to like, as funny as that might sound, he does have to work his way into characters' defenses. Like you can't just overhead people. I've not seen you do 6H1s, which is a mark of a decent Coom player. I guess I'm more fundamentally sound than actual Coom players. Good to see. There are not a lot of Coom players though. Oh, so close. I think that must have been a super attempt. Six H is a funny button besides Beyblade. Yeah, I won't use 6H, but I will use Beyblade. That is a fun move. Damn, coin's too good. I can't Beyblade. I want to play Zato. How can we fix that? I think I should find a different player. Beyblade is stupid risky, though it's full of counter. Okay, you're looking at it the wrong way. Use Beyblade for the fear factor, not the risks. It's like the moment you see someone, the moment you see a Kun player, you're like, oh shit, I'm gonna do Beyblade, and it makes no sense, but I'm gonna incorporate that fear into their mind. The moment you see that, it's like it's game over. Like that just now, that's like a mini Beyblade. Even in the input sense, it is like the Beyblade input, which is shorter. Oh, I'm out to punish that. See, there we go. You can't actually cancel it into FD because it clashed, but usually people don't expect that to clash with Beyblade. Here's the other issue with me playing characters I don't usually play, which is typically there'll be issues that people have in their game plan, and if I'm playing a character like Kum, I can't abuse those mistakes as hard. So it's like I need to show this player that what they're doing is bad, but that's harder when I can't punish it as hard. Like that might sound really how would you put it? It might sound a lot like I'm like looking down on people, but that is just how it is objectively. I can't punish people as hard, so it's harder for me to like show people that they need to change how they play. Oh shit. Oh shit. My super! It's okay, all's good. Maybe play Axel next? I found that despite me doing this anyways, despite knowing it, I found that a lot of people don't like when I switch characters a lot. And like, I switched from Zato to Kum in this set because I was told to, or like I was requested to. But I don't know about switching constantly. There we go, there's Beyblade number 1, the set. It's the same like playing on your friend's house, but without the controller. Yeah, kind of. See, I'm originally a a keyboard player, so in theory, I will never have issues about not having the right controller. My fighting game controller journey has been keyboard to stick to a Korean lever stick to a box. Keyboard for life, I never knew that. Yeah, so if you go to my YouTube and you scroll all the way down, you'll see videos of a game called Toho Hizo Tansoku. And that is a game that is designed for keyboard, kind of. How did you play Zato on keyboard though, no matter what I use? I always end up... Yeah, so that's a... The ghosting issues is a like a hardware problem, so you just need a better... Not better, but like you need a different type of keyboard. In terms of Zato, I actually didn't play Zato on keyboard. At the time, I used to play Mei, and Mei was okay on keyboard. It was fine. And like Zato, I could play Zato on keyboard now, probably. It's just the ergonomics of like trying to map buttons to keyboard keys is a little odd because like all the keys are placed so much closer to each other. So then you might think like, okay, I'll just space out my buttons so that I have like maybe I'll have like P on A and like K on like number 2 on the keyboard. And like S on number 3 on the keyboard, so that's more spaced out. But when you do that, the problem now is there are like keys in between that you might hit accidentally.
Heaven or hell. Duel. One. Let's rock.
And also, I actually used to use the arrow keys for movement. I found that a lot more intuitive. And that was the default for Toho also. These arrow keys and 6, 7, 8 U, Y, U, I. Yeah, so the issue there is, like your fingers are more like crunched up, or they're all like much closer together than they would be on a stick. And like that can be okay, but I think it ends up being worse overall in terms of comfort. That is indeed a low attack. You cannot block standing. Default Street Fighter. Oh, I see. So SF4 is also arrow keys by default. I think Street Fighter 4 is probably the worst, one of the worst fighting games to play keyboard on, though. Like the inherent problem with keyboard is that you don't have the ability to double tap on like keyboard keys. You can kind of do it, but I think it's unsustainable long term for your health. And I've seen a lot of people be confused when I say double tap, because double tap is like a very specific input type. You plink everything though. Yeah, if you do that, then it's okay, I think. But anything that has a very tight input window requirement, I would find very unpleasing to play on keyboard. Like, Xrd isn't actually like that. Xrd tends to have a pretty lenient window for a lot of things. But when you get to things like Street Fighter 4 or some older KOF games, I personally find it very unpleasing. Oh, I don't think this kills. Oh, especially if I... Okay. Pretty far off still. Okay, we're fine. I select... Oh, I see. So you're S-linking. Okay, I need to find a different player so that I can switch to Zato and make the title of the stream true. So probably after 2 games. Oops. Let's see. Okay, things are still fine in terms of restream. Xrd Axel has insane combo theory potential. Generally the issue tends to be that the reward for learning it is not very high. And yeah, Axel does have pretty cool things, and I like to do them too. Are you double tapping right now, or just playing on hitbox? I'm doing both. I'm playing on hitbox and double tapping. Can I post links? I think there is no rule set up against it. Feel free. Let's see.
Duel 2. Turn up the heat.
Okay, that kind of works. See, what I want to do is I want to like press the I want to summon ball, hit one button, make the ball go behind the screen, and then just wait for the ball to come back, and then that will hopefully hit their attack as a counter it. GG's. Wait, I need to... Yeah, I need to use a new UI. Okay, using 24mm... Yes, okay. Actually, let me turn on... I just realized that my thing is not active. Hold on, you'll see. Okay, you should see my controller now. So these are indeed 24mm. And I do always double tap on them. Yeah, all the rejump stuff on Axel is very cool. I think they were a little bit more prevalent in Plus R, which is also pretty cool. But in that game there are a lot more rejump combos in general. Like Slayer has them, Pot has them. Some other characters have them. In Exerd, I think they tend to be a bit harder to replicate. So for example, like here. Here's one Slayer rejump that doesn't work on me. Okay, I think you can see my controller. Yes, you can. Okay. So, like for example, these two not block. Slayer has this. And there are like different versions of it that he can do, but he used to have so many more of these that can start from different starters. But for Exerd, a lot of them seem to have been disappeared, unfortunately. I know that I don't know if you would call this a rejump. It probably isn't, but there's also like this one. And also, now that I have the cam on, you'll see that any time I press, or like most times that I press a button, they are all going to be double taps. So how do I do this? I think it was... Oh, it's a super jump, I think. Is it? Okay, here's the easy one, which is Soul versus Johnny. I forget what the combo is for Jacko. So this is actually kind of practical. But this is just like a IED route as opposed to being a rejump, because like the jump part is a IED, not a jump. But actually useful routes, pretty cool. And then like Deadman has some stuff too that kind of looks like a rejump, but it's only really just doing like 8-way dash down after 1H. Let me find another person to play. JK rejumps on Slayer exist. Do you mean as Soul? If I do Soul versus Slayer.
Soul versus
Okay, hold on.
Slayer. Get ready to rock.
I am in search of a gamer. I know, as Slayer, if you land JK, you have time to. Yeah, you can. I think it's you can probably do that on a lot of characters, but I am not a Slayer player. I think the 2H thing can only work on Johnny. Yeah, for sure. Johnny is very tall. Oh, you know who else is tall? Is Zato. So if you pick Jacko, and then have this matchup.
Versus Zato.
Let me see you. Let me tell you what a good time is if you're playing Jacko. So you know how Zato has this, which is like a very core part of his game plan, the drill. And then he also has summon, which is also another core part of his game plan. You also know how Jacko has this move here, which like goes diagonally upwards. So it goes above characters' heads. Let me show you what happens. When he's doing drill. Because you see what's happening is Zato raises his hand, and apparently his hand has a hurt box. And he is counter state during this. Same with summon. Which is not a good time. Like usually you don't use this move as Jacko against people who are standing at this range, but it's very cool for this matchup for Jacko players to have this tool. Doesn't she also negate Eddie with Aegis too? She does. It's also another very cool part of her game plan. Let's see. Okay, I'm still in search of a gamer. I think overall, if you look at the list of matchups for Zato, there is a worse matchup than Jacko, which may be surprising. And it is Baiken. I wonder if anyone else is actually playing Zato right now, because people are playing Exord, but I feel like still people are not playing this character. Okay, I'm gonna do a round of checks to see that my restream is fine. Let's see. You think I should just go into a public room? Okay, here. Okay, things are good. I'm glad. Oh, okay. Okay, I have to show my combo here. It's pretty silly, but it's a cool execution challenge. Is it Axel? It is not Axel. Oh, I see. I think I've seen this before. But it was a long time ago when you had less 3Ds. You know, I also used to do this, where I was trying to fit as many JDs as possible into the combo, and it was also on pot. But like it involves some dumb thing, like you have to land with the latest possible JD and then rejump and then do another JD. And I think I could get like around 10 at the time. You know another dumb challenge with Soul is trying to fit as many 6Ps as possible. And it's not just fitting 6Ps, it's fitting 6Ps against an opponent who's not teching. That sounds really dumb, and it is really dumb. Where's tech? I think the first one has to... Six, 7, 8, 9, 10, and you keep going, and it seems really easy because the opponent is not attacking, right? But at some point, you have to realize that the gravity and the pushback makes it so that like getting past this point-ish becomes really hard, and you have to incorporate like you have to start incorporating Dragon Install and shit like that. It's pretty fun. Because Dragon Install, it makes your 6P faster, and it makes her run faster. So it is, oh, it's a light blue there. So it makes it pretty good for this.
Heaven or hell. Duel. 1. Let's rock.
Okay. I think we're gonna have the axle problem again.
Duel. 2. Turn up the heat.
Surprised that worked actually. You know, when Zato does Shadow Gallery, his hurt box becomes like very flat, and it's only located on like around his feet. So generally things tend to just not hit him during the way up. It's very good as an anti-air.
Heaven or hell. Duel. 1. Let's rock.
See, when I play versus people like this, one of my objectives is to see how long I can let them run their game plan, and then tell them that it doesn't work. So when people just do like stun edge like that over and over, I don't want to stop them from doing it in a way that like just beats the option outright. I want to beat it in a way where they keep doing it, but they realize that it doesn't do anything. Something that makes me scratch my head is why Zato's 6P has an increased stun modifier. I don't know what that means. Do you mean like he takes more stun if he gets hit, or does he do more stun? He does more stun. Okay. I could be mistaken, but I think a lot of 6Ps are like that. Like, you think Slayer 6P has more stun also? Or like, I know Mei does for sure. Sorry mate, connection too rough. I'd invest in a cable.
Good luck. Kai versus Zato.
I tried doing like close slash 6P, close slash, yeah, those are possible, and I've tried it also, but it ends up being the case that it is not worth it in the end. It's way too hard to time. It's a timing thing, but it's also a spacing thing because you need to be really close for that to happen. Like you need to dash really closely. Oh, this is. It looks like either EU or like South America. What a move, JS. Sometimes that should have been the perfect spot. Yeah, which is why I thought of alternating between that and 2K dash in P. Yeah, so like the initial point behind doing the close slash 6P becomes moot, since you're doing it half the time only now. I have a video that uses kind of what you're talking about, and it doesn't use close slash 6P, but it does use like close slash Drunker Shade, I think. Let me show you after this. Oh, please suck. There we go. At a certain point, I couldn't tell if the game was lagging or or he was just not teching. Usually, people realize that you do have to tech at some point. I also have a vid with close slash P loops, which I posted on the Zato Discord. I see, yeah. Let me try to find the video now. Let's see. Oh yeah, the video is on my very cool. Let me see if the command still works. YouTube. It does. Oh, okay, hold on. Yeah, it does. It's on my very cool but inactive, but it will be active again soon, I think, YouTube channel. But this video in particular is not public, I think. The other problem is I don't title a lot of my videos. so this could be hard to find. Let's see. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to find this. Too many video titles that are like 2020 March 25th, or like 2021 April. This is not going to be successful. I see, yeah. So this is basically, in concept, is the same as what I did. So let me just do it in training mode. So what I did was I had Zato and any other character. And this isn't how exactly it went, but actually now I remember. It wasn't close slash either. It was 5H. Hold on, it's very much not a real combo. Imagine this, but it actually being a combo. you can do it, but it's kind of hard. And it does maximize damage in theory, but it is not worth it. And then you like just end it with 2D somewhere. Let me try to get 2 loops. And the other hard thing is you can't cancel it off the second hit very well, because he's too far away for Drunkard. Close. And 2D. Okay. And the other problem is you have to keep dashing forwards in order to be in range of Drunkard Trade. Close. Just imagine that, but you end it with a 2D. It's it is the combo, but it is not worth it. There's another one that's like, it looks kind of similar, but it's not really the same, which I'm sure more people know about. Do 6H, and then keep doing this. And then you can end it with a super too. But the super ender is a lot harder. Because the thing is, like, you need to let go of S to do Nobiru first, and then, like, while you're letting go of S, you need to do super. Otherwise, he will land too fast. And like, because you do that, it's really easy to get Great White instead, accidentally. Have you seen the corner big drill double super stuff? I have, and it seems to be absolutely not worth it. But it is kind of cool in concept. Okay, one sec. I want to find another person to play against. And ideally I stay on Zato. a lot of the things in this game that you see that that you don't see people do, they're generally going to be things that you could technically do, but the effort and time and risk of it dropping is just not worth it. And also, you have to consider that a lot of the cool stuff in this game tends to also give the opponent more burst gauge, so it is a little bit unfortunate in that regard. Like, you have to consider, you can do this combo. Like, you can do this. That's 10 hits. Versus just doing this, which is 4 hits. And you know for a fact which one I would do if I can do this route. And like, I do actually do this route. It's pretty cool. It is a very nice increase in damage. But sometimes the burst gauge is too important to keep low. And Zato, I think, is not actually a very good character for quote-unquote flashy stuff. Where I think a lot of other characters like Soul or Slayer are really good for that. But Zato, a lot of the combo theory is a little limited in terms of what it can actually do. Like, there's cool stuff where I would say that things like this are pretty, like, cool looking. But if you look at the combo theory in terms of how it works, it's a little simple compared to other characters' stuff. Okay, so I think I have found out what I'm gonna do in terms of this game and streaming. So I think that I will sometimes find people who want to talk about their game and their game plan and how to improve. And when I find those people, I will turn on the stream and then do what I usually do. Because I think that for this game, finding matches on demand whenever you want them is kind of hard. So avoiding downtime is going to be rough. Which means that schedules will be pretty sporadic. And also, I don't know if this is going to keep going. Like, I noticed that I still have 3 active subs on the channel, which is very unfortunate for them, because I have not been streaming for the past like 6 months or longer. Actually, probably longer, probably more than like a year plus. But I do want to make stuff still for this game. Okay, I think that's it then. I cannot find another person, and I need to... Okay, here's the other tragic part, which is that I still need to do MapleStory stuff. And the faster I can get that over with, and when I say over with, I mean both getting it done and also just putting the game away at long last, which may be coming soon, and for me to focus more on this game, on Guilty Gear. So I don't know when that's going to be, but if I do that, then you'll see a lot more Guilty Gear, because I don't really play anything other than those two. Okay. Oh right, and also I have a Discord server. I wonder if I type this on Restream, does it show up on? It does. Very cool. Okay, now the problem is my YouTube doesn't have the chat commands. I think that's okay. Yeah, that's okay. Alright, so if you're in there, you'll get alerts for whenever I go live. Cool beans. Okay, goodbye.